Hey guys, I just wanted to give a quick rundown on very quick rundown on our H2 vaporizer kits. They're one of our best products. They're the best starter kit. And just to give you a quick rundown so that if you had any questions you wanted to ask me, maybe the video will help. Inside them you have everything that you need basically to get going, apart from e-liquid itself. So you've got your vaporizer, a spare coil, I'll explain what that is, you've got a charger, and a mixing bottle. So we'll go through these one at a time. The mixing bottle is for your nicotine-free e-liquid to mix up. If you can get hold of nicotine, you can mix it up in here, shake it up. It has a point, which makes it easier, and all my kits basically come with them, so that's handy. Just put that there. There's a charger. For those of you who haven't seen these before, the battery screws into one end, and you can put that in your phone charger or your computer. Let's just take a quick look at the battery, or hang on, we'll have a look at the vaporizer. It's made up of a battery and a tank. Alright, so to take the tank off the battery, you unscrew it, right, and that's the battery. So the 510 thread on the top goes into the charger to charge it. It goes red when it's charging and green when it's fully charged. These things are really good. I cannot rate them more highly. They're nice and small. It's only a 650 milliamp battery, but the power output is the same, and it's the size which is the benefit. Gets about something like, I think it's about 600 to 900 puffs out of a charge, which is most probably a day to 2 days. 5 clicks to turn it on and 5 clicks to turn it off, but the size is perfect because when you put the tank on, it's just such a great size. Alright, it's not too long, it's nice and discreet, it's perfect. That's why I love them, that's why we stock them. Okay, so that's the battery. Now let's have a little look at the tank. The tank is made up of 3 parts. It has the actual clear miser, and it has the tank base and the coil. So the coil comes out of the tank base, unscrews. I just pulled it out. That's replaceable. It lasts about 1 to 2 weeks or longer, depending on how much you vape. When it's finished, you'll notice the flavor's a bit burnt. It's not the same. It's not producing enough vapor. You chuck it out and replace it with a new one. These are rebuildable, and you can get parts to rebuild them on our website. If just to quickly talk about the coil, the vapor is getting sucked in through the wick, which is at the bottom, and it's hitting the coil, which is housed inside the pipe here. So when the e-liquid gets sucked in to the coil, it hits when it gets sucked into the wick, it hits the coil and vaporizes. So without me getting too tongue-tied, I'll just open it up and give you a look. This is one of the ways that you rebuild them. Pull the top off, and you can see the coil in there. See it in there? That's better. So the coil's wrapped around the wick, and that sort of lights up like a a toaster element. I'll just give you a little demo. So 5 clicks to turn it on, and you see that lighting up a bit? Okay, so I'm not doing any damage. So it lights up and that e-liquid gets it and it vaporizes, basically. So I'll just put that back. Now all that's left is basically to fill it up. So there's a wick that lies on top. That just helps to absorb more e-liquid through the coil. Put that back on. Now I did a take earlier and I filled up a tank already. So I used our classic e-liquid. It's really good. Highly recommend it. It's sweet tobacco, nicotine free of course, and it's perfect for our products. To fill it up, you just fill up the tank, being careful not to get it through the middle pipe. Once it's full, you screw the cap, the base back on. And then you screw this back onto the battery. So this is one that I did earlier. It's good to let it sit for about 15 minutes. So in a way, I'm kind of happy that I did a take before and filled this up, but the camera position was all wrong. So I had to do it again. But here we are. Let's give it a go. So it's already on. So you can hear that noise. Now that's the coil firing. Okay. Now give it a few puffs. That's really working really well. That's why I love these bottom tank coil systems, and in particular that's why I really like the H2. It's hardy, goes forever, it has all replaceable parts, and all the parts are cheap. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Awesome.